We're on the northwest corner of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, because that's where the fish are.
Plan is we're gonna go get some Chinook salmon to start, and it's been pretty good still. It's getting later in the season, but still pretty solid Chinook fishing. So we're gonna do that and then head south down to Solander for big lingcod.
Solander is my favorite place to go jig. There's just so many fish and all the varieties are right there. Many times we got our limit of salmon, lingcod, yellow eye when we can keep them, and go out a little further and jig up some halibut.
Yeah, we're using this plug here today. They've been feeding on big herring on the highway here for quite a while, so we'll try this plug out for a bit. It's been working well.
So you put it just right on the front here?
Yeah, I kind of fill that little loop up there and then all in the front. It seems to stay on there pretty good.
So this is Salmon Slammer, and that's a blend. It's got 3 different baits in it and then a little bit of garlic. And for some reason, the last 2 years, this has been the ticket for the salmon. How deep are we fishing?
We're gonna go down 220, probably 200 on one side, 220 on the other. We just marked a bunch of bait down near the bottom, so we'll throw her down there and see what happens. The salmon highway is the 50 fathom or 300 foot edge. It's kind of bunch of structure, then it goes to 300, and then our big drop off the shelves out here. So those fish tend to migrate down this 300 edge, which we call the highway. There's still some structure, lots of bait around, and it's just kind of their pathway south, heading back to the rivers.
Get me the white kings up here.
Yeah, 10-15% of the fish last week were white.
Yeah.
Really? They market them now in like New York and San Fran and at the high-end restaurants. The rare Pacific ivory salmon.
Oh, ivory.
Worth huge money, yeah.
I like it.
Give it a pop. There you go. We'll leave the other side down. See what's going on here. Doesn't look that big, but sometimes those big ones will swim with it and come right to the boat and then take off, so you just never know. That is a wild coho, so we gotta release him. Barbless hooks, actually for all salmon and all saltwater and freshwater. Limit on salmon, like every year, you're allowed 2 Chinook and 2 coho each day, and then 4 and 4 possession per person. Yeah, August 25th now, so we're getting to be the tail end of our Chinook season. Lots of coho around still right through to the end of September, but we're getting more of our local fish. Local rivers, they're just passing by and staging and going up our rivers. But like in June, the fishing's phenomenal, and that's a lot of US fish. They still got a long ways to go. Columbia River, this and that. July, same thing, and then as the season goes on, the fish are just getting closer and spawning up on Vancouver Island in our local rivers. So it's getting to be the end of it, but there's still a decent amount of fish around. These fish, like I say, they're all moving south, so we're up north about 10 days ago and we had big northwest winds, so we couldn't even fish down south here. And it was hot fishing and it kind of got slower and slower and slower, so we knew the fish were moving down here. But we couldn't fish down here because it was still blowing 40 northwest. So as soon as it laid down, we came down here, found the fish again, and it just shows that they are slowly migrating south. So if we don't get them here, we're gonna run down and we'll try salmon fishing down by Solander. We were getting them here yesterday, but they are making their way that way. So if we can't find them here, we'll get them down there. Yeah, we're gonna pull the salmon gear up here and run down to Solander for some lingcod. It's a little slow salmon bite this morning, so we'll go load up on some bottom fish and then come do this later. We got these assist hooks from Fish Field. We're gonna put it on here. It just kind of half hitches over itself, tightens up. I'd say we get half of our fish on that hook right there, and we'll see that soon. Just for the short biters nipping at the tail and stuff. And we got the P-line.
On there? Oh, sorry.
The P-line 9-inch twin tails. And here we're using a 12-ounce lead head with Fish Field swim bait. Same thing with the assist hook hanging off the tail for those short biters. Well, as soon as they hit the bottom, we should be hooked up.
This is the butt juice on this one?
Yeah, but it's right away.
Here. This is the garlic buddy tuna.
See this hump we're coming up on, so we're gonna drift right off this shelf and those lings will be piled up right on here. The boys are hooked into them right beside us here. 220 right here, it'll drop down to probably 270 by the bottom of it. Yep, you got him, reel. Yep. There he is. You got one, Steve? Steve's on.
We've traveled to Winter Harbor to fish out of Ole's Fishing Charters, a full-service operation for salmon, halibut, albacore tuna, and some of the best lingcod fishing on planet Earth.
Steve's on.
This is why I love Solander.
This is it, boys!
Keep just taking my line out.
Good.
Yeah, mine came off that time. I'll get him this next time. No problem.
That's a ling. That's a ling.
Oh,
Nice.
woo! That worked.
Look at that assist hook.
Hey!
Thank you, Lord, man. Please have another.
And then always straight down in the ice. Lead right away.
Perfect. Thank you, thank you.
Now we got a couple more.
Ha! Woo!
He swallowed her down there.
Atta boys. Look at that. A little bit of butt juice on there.
Very small little pinnacle, and we're drifting back this way off that edge. As we're coming off that edge, that's where they're all sitting. Once we're in the flat down here, nothing, so we should hit them right away as soon as they get down. So yeah, we stock up on the P-line twin tails at the start of the season, place a big order direct with them, and I'd say we probably pick up 1,000 of them at the start every season, and as you see, they just work amazing, and they're durable, and yeah, the greens and whites and all different colors work awesome. We get halibut on them, lingcod, everything. So as you'll see here, the boys will hit bottom and probably be hooked up.
There we go. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Here it comes.
Woo!
On the assist hook.
Oh boy.
Bring that some gun all the way up in the bottom, 20 feet from the boat. I hate it when that happens.
Lots of time when you get them up towards the top, especially they'll start to see the sunlight and they really start to head shake and freak out a bit. So it's always important just to keep the rod tight, keep the line tight.
If I ever get one of these babies up here.
Oh, that's a bigger one. Yeah! Yeah! That's what I like to hear.
Oh boys,
I
a
don't-
couple big ones.
Yeah.
You guys.
I got a peeler. These jigs will catch anything from yellow eye, lingcod, halibut, skate. They'll catch, if it swims, it'll bite these jigs down there. Come on.
That's a halibut, isn't it?
Was it peeling?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it could be a nice halie. We got lots of nice halies here. We'll swim in circles around it.
Ooh, here's mine.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
What way does that
I'm
go
just-
around there? You came free there?
Oh, jeez.
No, it came off.
Came off.
No, it came off around the tip.
Good.
He's still on. Woohoo!
Is your jig on?
Here he comes, Ole. This is a pig.
That'll make him feel it.
Yeah. He can swim that way. So the idea is here, as soon as you hit bottom, lock the reel down and just slightly move the rod up and down. If you just drag along the bottom, you will snag up.
Limit on lingcod, same this year as the previous years. 3 per person a day, and then 6 possession. No max size limit, minimum size limits. 65, 68 centimeters, 25 inches, but if they're borderline there, we don't even measure them, throw them back and look for a bigger one.
Nice one. Ah, got it, Nick. Oh, he's not that big.
Way to go, Jimmy. Woo-hoo!
There he is.
We're done. Yeah, we're a little shallow right now. We're gonna bump out about a mile. Same thing to that Salmon Highway 300A.
Yeah, that's a good head shake.
We're just about a half a mile inside catching lingcod. Came out here, dropped down, maybe 2 minutes, hooked up.
Here, grab that.
Double.
Oh, he's tripping. He's taking line. It's a peeler.
He's off. What? Got off right there.
Yeah, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's turkey.
Yeah, right over. Keep pulling on the surface. Yeah. Got him.
Woo!
Nice fish, boys.
Nice one.
130 on that one. This one was 180. So you can go down 180 and we'll roll them down deep.
All right.
Well, that didn't take long.
Oh, good.
And here, same thing. Always bleed our fish with these salmon. What I do is just pop a gill like that. Important to bleed them right away, and then the ice.
Oh, too late.
You got one already? Fun.
Hit on the way down.
Popped it off.
Yep.
Oh, there he is on the surface.
Up and up.
Spat it.
No.
We'll get another. Yep, he's off. He's off the clip for me.
That was 207?
207, yeah. And then when he tightens up on it, then yeah, back her off a bit. Oh, hey, another one.
Come on the stairs, it's the outpost.
Yeah, that's probably Chinook, this one. Pulling like that.
Oh, the 207. Come on, baby.
That's a coho.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
It's clip.
I thought I saw.
That's a hatchery.
There you see that? Oh, yeah. Love it when they sparkle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Beauty. About 16, 18 pound Chinook. Beauty. Hey, yeah, right there.
Come on, baby.
Pump up.
There you go.
Here it comes back.
Oh.
You got that drag backed off? This has got some weight, this one.
We will clear the depth.
This year, salmon fishing, Chinook fishing has been off the charts right from day one, June 1st, right through until now. It has not let up at all, and just run after run of fish, consistent, steady, and probably the best season we've ever seen by far, up and down the coast everywhere. Oh, nice looking fish, boys. Yeah. The Yakima bait spin and glow with this little needlefish hoochie, and it's going off steady.
I've never seen that before, but clearly it's working. So I'll try that at home.
Got it.
Yeah, loosen the drag.
Ooh.
Both of them good?
Yeah.
Pulling?
Well, this isn't pulling, but it's head shaking.
Yeah, let him take line if he's really pulling.
All right, I got it loosened up. So.
I think the bait, from the look of what the lingcod were puking up, was big herring, but we're not running really anything herring imitation here, but there's probably so many fish it doesn't really matter what we're using. I might throw a plug down here just to look for a bigger fish and have a little more fun, but it's hard to change with what we're using right now.
Super big.
Nothing coming up there.
Mine's almost here.
Leave this one right
Oh, the little one.
That's wild coho there. So I'm gonna just pop the hook out and then flop them back out. Not a bad one there, boys.
All right.
Welcome back to Ole's Fishing Charters. I'm Justin Wolf. If you like great fishing and great food, Ole's is the place to be. And whatever you do, don't miss the fish and chips dinner made with fresh lingcod. On the first day of our trip, we had incredible albacore fishing, which hopefully you caught in an earlier episode. Today, we already have our limits of lingcod, so now we're working on limits of king salmon.
Oh, that's a good one.
The big fish bite going south.
Yeah.
Staying in gear right now, just keep a little pressure on the line. I will go neutral, but we're just really trying to double this one up. We've been getting doubles all morning, so we'll leave this one down for a bit. If we don't hit another fish, I might pop it and go neutral, because this looks like quite a nice fish here. Staying down. Oh yeah. Yep. Got it. Nice one.
That's a beauty.
Nice.
Hatchery.
Sea lice. Look at all the sea lice.
Hatchery fish.
Yeah? Awesome. That's a Columbia River fish here, buddy.
Thank you, America.
Heck yeah.
Another one.
Take it.
With today's limits of salmon and lingcod, along with all of the other guests' fish, Ben and Gage are extremely busy in the fish processing facility where everyone's fillets are expertly vacuum packed and frozen for the drive home, where you'll enjoy many high-quality fish dinners. The next morning, we're back at it for our halibut. We'll make the run up north towards Cape Scott, where the halibut fishing tends to be very good.
Yeah, here's these fish field halibut lights. We usually put this on 1 or 2 rig ups just at the top of the leader. We got the spin and glow, scent chamber, hoochie, assist hook on a big 18-aught. So we'll load this up with butt juice. We'll load the butt juice up on the baits, get the scent out there, and should be rolling pretty quick.
Well, we got 2 kinds today. I've got the garlic butt juice in the oil, and there's a regular butt juice in the oil. And then on the soft grubs and stuff, we'll be using the butt juice gel. But I'm starting out with the garlic butt juice because this has been working really well.
Getting it in there and just loading the belly right up. So then when something chomps on it down there, it's slowly leaking out, but as soon as something bites it, it's just like a little scent bomb going off.
All I'm gonna do is put the butt juice gel right on this jig, and I'll be twitching this on the bottom, or not twitching, but jigging it on the bottom. So hopefully the big halibut come in smelling our bait, see this, and then let the games begin. Yep.
Fish on! Hold on to that rod. Yeah, you got him. Oh, another big one. Couple nice hallies now.
Come on, boys, hit the jig. This is just now weight. No more head shakes. It's actually coming up too easy. Something's not right. He's got to make another run.
So Clayton, when he gets close,
I'll have to walk back.
you'll have to walk back, yeah. Just watch out, boys, when these come on the deck, we do have those trailer hooks, those assist hooks on them. And I haven't seen it firsthand, but I've seen pictures. One goes through a leg or a foot or hand.
Get out of the way.
Just get out of the way. You guys might be wrong.
Yeah, mine just went over his. Like, gosh darn it.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, hooked on him. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't have a halibut after all.
Oh, you did. Your bait's gone and stuff, but.
Oh.
That's a keeper.
That is a jumbo-sized halibut. We can't keep that one. That's 170 pounds, 150 pounds probably. Nice, that's probably 85 to 89 centimeters, so perfect undersize for our 2 unders.
Yeah.
If a trip to Winter Harbor is on your bucket list, don't wait to call.
Oh yeah.
Always tends to book up quickly, so plan your trip now. But before you leave for your trip, be sure to clean out your freezer to make some room.